Oh my, oh my. Look what we have here today. Another video where I get to reuse the Cypher thumbnail gimmick. Man, I thought this day would never come. But here it is, Anime Reborn, we need to talk. Because what the fuck was this current update, dude? Holy smokes. Now, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here and state the obvious. This is a small filler update made to keep players satiated until the next big batch of content comes. And if I'm being 1,000,000% honest with you guys, I am very tired and I'm going to bed soon. So I'm not going to stretch this video to 8 minutes. This is more so of a, big news for the unemployed video segment than anything else. Let's get into why this update was not very good. And I didn't really know myself, so I asked the Discord and this is what we got. They reused the banner and World Collision rare and epic units, didn't make new units. Sakamoto Evo was deleted from the game, skins don't work. It takes 21 days of straight playing to get Rias unless you farmed a bunch of gems and didn't use them for Sakamoto from the WC event. WC crates are gone, but the stage is still there, no actual new content. Insane grind for secret. Reskin WC but worse. Literal zero playable content, 400k gem pity. You guys get the point, right? So this update was just, I guess the best way I could describe it is slop. And as someone who might make a slop video or two, trust me, it takes one to know one, and this update is not high effort in the slightest. But like I said, the point of this update was never to give players a real batch of content. They made it very clear in the announcements that this was just supposed to be a tiny bite-sized update so players would have something to do while they were making the next big update. And I feel like a broken record when I say this, but I've said this exact phrase verbatim many, many times. I don't really know what the big hoopla is about. Okay, I get it, right? The secret pity for the unit that anyone actually cares about, which is Rias, is what, 40k gems? And people don't like that because this update was literally just a single new unit that you have to go gamble for that has a pretty insane pity that doesn't really seem respectful of the player's time. But let me riddle you this. When have these games ever been respectful of the player's time? When has an anime tower defense game ever sat there and thought to themselves, you know what I really wish? I wish we could make our players spend less time on the game. I really think that this is just more so of an issue with the player base not really liking the update rather than the update itself being bad. Because if you ask me, right, and this might be a controversial opinion, this update is fine, dude. It's just a normal update. And it's pretty small. It's a singular new unit. But it is what it is. I'm not too up in arms about it, if I have to be 100% honest with you. And at the same time, it's not like I have a huge stake in this either. I haven't played Reborn since, I believe, when was the last time when did they add that one like crazy chick with the knife with the pink hair in the battle pass? Yeah, that was the last time that I actively played Reborn. I think it was the Black Clover update, if I remember correctly. Reborn's a great game. Holy shit, that voice crack was horrible. But you know what? For the sake of authenticity, I'm too lazy to edit this video. I'm just going to keep it in there. I don't care. As I was saying, yeah, Reborn's a great game. In my opinion, Moz King and RLX Sage both are super great guys. At least I know, they've seen my videos. They've reached out to me, said that they like my videos, especially the ones where I criticize the game. Albeit, I'm not too positive when I talk about Anime Reborn sometimes. So it's a breath of fresh air to see developers who are open to criticism. I'll definitely say this much. I think the game overall has done a lot of things right. Their winter event with Dio Over Heaven was perfect. Masterpiece, absolute cinema. I really, really liked that event. Even though I didn't personally grind it a ton because I didn't have the time, I could still acknowledge that it was a pretty well-made and well-planned out event. They update consistently from what I've seen. Player base seems overall pretty happy with it. I think Anime Reborn's biggest problem, if you ask me to just give you a point-blank answer, is that they came into this too late. And I'm well aware, or at least I'm 99% sure that Moz King and Sage both know this, that they joined this niche of Roblox games way too late to actually become one of the big staple games for anime tower defenses on Roblox, and I think they're completely fine with that. At the end of the day, Anime Reborn, like every other anime tower defense game, is a business endeavor first and a game second. And business-wise, I am sure that the owners have made their bag off this game. Like, I'm almost 1,000,000% sure. When the game dropped, it had like, what, 50, 60K concurrent players? Maybe more, I'm not 100% sure. The game had so much hype behind it because a bunch of YouTubers were promoting it. We had Toad, Sebi, I'm pretty sure Nag promoted it too. Lots of big name YouTubers were saying, hey guys, go check out this game, it's going to be goated. And although that didn't necessarily keep the game afloat for too long, as we can see from the current player count right now, Anime Vanguards, Anime Adventures kind of, siphoned out their player count, it definitely goes to show how much having, a big YouTuber, I forgot, there's like an English term for it. There's ethos, pathos, and logos. One of them is celebrity endorsement. I guess in tower defense terms, a big YouTuber like Nag or Sebi promoting your game, that is definitely celebrity endorsement, since they're the biggest dudes that cover these games on YouTube. What I'm trying to say is, this update was mid, I'm well aware. It's like beating a dead horse. And I said I wouldn't stretch this video out to 8 minutes, but I'm already at 6 minutes, and I low-key like making money. So I'm just going to keep yapping about Anime Reborn. As I was saying, sure, update wasn't all that. I'm sure you guys are still going to go on to play the actual update when it comes out, the one with a lot of content. For anyone that's mad right now, all I can tell you is being mad at an anime tower defense game for not respecting your time is like being mad that you touched a hot iron, a burning hot iron that was still on, and you burned your hand. It's a cause and effect type thing. And frankly, it's par for the course. So, although yes, update was mid, pity was trash, content was almost non-existent, what are you gonna do? It sort of is what it is. And with all that being said, I think we're done for this video. I wasn't really planning on putting this video out, but I got like, as soon as the game updated, I got 12 DMs. Perry, go cover this. This update sucks. Go do this. And I thought that this would be like a really big, bad update, like on the same level as 5.7 years, the Anime Defenders incident. I thought it would be on that level of atrocious. It's not. It's fine, dude. Like, if you want to get the secret as a free-to-play player, guess what? You can macro for it, and you will get it guaranteed eventually. I think a lot of people are just not happy with how long the pity is, or like really just the lack of content, and I can't blame you. I'm going to be honest, I don't care. Like, I really don't. I'm not a huge Reborn guy, and frankly, I might not even touch the game when the next update comes out. I exclusively cover this game because you guys want me to. You guys asked me to talk about it, so look, if that's what you want, I'll do it. It's just not really my thing. Still, great game. They've done a lot of things right. I was going on a little spiel about how they got in too late. Let me wrap that up before I finish the video. Anime Reborn came in at a time that I thought would be perfect for really being able to insert themselves in this community and be there for a while. But once Anime Adventures came out, there's only so many tower defense players on Roblox. There's a very finite amount. I think in total, the total real anime tower defense community is about, give or take, 150,000 people. I think that's the amount of real players that actively play these games every day. I might be wrong on that. That is a complete guesstimation on my end. But we're going to go with 150K for the sake of this argument. There's only so many players that can play the 80 different anime tower defense games that come out. We have Anime Tower Defense, Anime World Tower Defense. There's Anime Power Defense, Anime World Tower Defense, Anime Vanguards, Anime Adventures, Anime Reborn, Anime Last Stand, Anime blah, blah, blah. Just saying all these names is starting to give me a brain aneurysm, but you get the point. There's so many of these games to choose from on the platform, and it's a very competitive market. Only the top few will survive, and currently those top few are Anime Adventures, Anime Last Stand, and Anime Vanguards. Anything else, I'm not going to say it's irrelevant or it's not worth playing. Hell, I'd argue that AWT, sorry about that, mic cut off. I was saying, I'd argue that Anime World Tower Defense does a lot of things better than AV, AA, or ALS, but their player count just isn't there. It really goes to show that player count isn't really indicative of how good a game is. I feel like a lot of people look at player count as an argument as to whether they should play a game or not. At the end of the day, it's what you want to play, it's what you enjoy, it's what makes you happy that you should be focusing on, not on an arbitrary number on the internet that really doesn't dictate that much about a game besides how marketable they are to a younger audience. But this video has gone on way longer than I wanted it to, and I've gone on 14 separate spiels that I did not mean to go on. Let's end this video off. This update was mid, I'm well aware, and you're well aware, but I wanted to make a video anyway. It's just so people would stop DMing me about it. So, yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Do you still play Anime Reborn? What do you think about the update? What do you think about the current state of anime tower defense games in general? I'd love to hear what you have to say, but with all that being said, I need to go to bed. I got school in the morning, so have a great day or night wherever you are. Thank you if you made it till the end of the video, and we will catch you in the next one.